Hi, welcome back to the Smart Card Collector, where we slow things down, take a look at one card, and decide whether if it's a smart card to collect. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd love for you to be on my team, whether it's baseball, soccer, or hockey, or even NBA. And I'm excited today because we got the Larry Bird card, the infamous Larry Bird. Let's take a deeper dive and find out why this might be a smart card to collect. This card comes from the inaugural NBA SkyBox release, a set that helped shape the early 90s basketball card design. Clean gold borders, vibrant colors, and Larry Bird front and center wearing the Celtics green. For most of you, Larry Bird doesn't need an introduction. A three-time MVP, NBA champion, three-time league MVP, and one of the most cerebral players to ever step on the hardwood. Whether it was a knockdown jumpers, clutch passes, or trash-talking mental warfare, Bird's legacy is basketball royalty. This isn't a rookie card, and it isn't from a super rare set, but it does capture the NBA's personality in a specific period. SkyBox cards don't have a crazy scarcity built in, but they do hold nostalgia and familiarity for collectors who grew up in that area. Now let's talk market reality. And just keep in mind, these prices reflect the market at the time of the recording and can always change. For a card like this, raw, ungraded copies often move for a low dollar range, usually just a couple of dollars if it's clean. Once you bring grading into play, it speaks out. PSA 9 copies generally trade between about $15 to $25 on recent sales. PSA 10 examples have shown up at roughly $40 to $60 in recent listings. Because 1990 SkyBox was printed heavily, high grades aren't super rare, but the premium does increase if it looks clean. This is a snapshot of the market at the time of the recording. Prices move, but keep in mind that this is 2026. Here's something interesting. Larry Bird was such a clutch shooter and feared competitor that opposing players still tell stories about how into trash talking he could be. Some teammates said that he could psych out opponents before the game even started. So, is this a smart card to collect? If you love 90s basketball, Celtics history, or cards that represent an era, this one fits beautifully. It's not going to be a flipping machine, but it is a card that most collectors will smile at in their binder knowing its history. Not every card needs a headline price to be worth owning. Sometimes it's about context, memory, and the love of the hobby. Thanks for sticking around to the end of this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm convinced that we can have a tidal wave of motion on this channel, and I'm excited to have you be a part of this growth. And remember, collect what you love and collect smart, and we'll see you in the next one.